Hi, and welcome to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author, and welcome to my quilting room. Today is Sewing Talk Tuesday. Yay! A day before St. Patrick's Day, I do believe. Oh, so happy St. Patty's Day to all of you who celebrate. We were going to actually do corned beef and cabbage over the weekend with my mom, but we got a blizzard here in Colorado. We haven't seen a blizzard like that here since I was, I believe, 12. So lots and lots of snow. We had more than 2 feet of snow here at our house. And so it was just kind of nice to be snowed in. We had our grandbabies. They ended up spending the night with us. And we just had a fun time. We popped popcorn and watched what was it, Sonic, that new movie Sonic the Hedgehog. That was really cute. So anyway, moving along here, Sewing Talk Tuesday. I haven't done this in a while. I've tried to do more projects on Tuesdays for you, just because I have a lot of projects that I have to get done. And so I just have been sharing those with you along the way. So I hope you're enjoying those projects. Today, though, I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. I'm going to show you some things that I'm working on, and then I'm going to show you some things that I've purchased and received. And so let's just get into it here. All right, so the first thing that I want to share, and I'm not sure if I shared this with you last time, but I placed a pretty big order for some thread, and I got it. So this is the Madeira. These are the very large cones. This is 100% polyester, 5,000 meters, and I love this color because it looks like bubblegum pink to me. And I use these for personalization of baby quilts that I make. So I personalize the rag quilts, and I personalize the new blankets that I'm making as well. So they're all in my Etsy shop. If you're interested in taking a look at my Etsy shop, that is craftyauthourboutique.com. It'll take you right to my Etsy store. So yeah, so there's that. And then normally, I think I've shown you guys this before, and I know you really like this, so it's real cute. Anyway, there is a company called Doohikey Designs, and they make these little binding babies. So what you do is when you get your binding, after you've made your binding, you put it in these little slots here, and you roll it on your little binding baby. And you can either put this on your sewing machine's thread spool, or you can get a spool for it yourself. I just purchased a little thread spool because I thought it was adorable. And so you set it on there, and then as you sew, it keeps your binding from dragging on the floor, and it unwinds perfectly on your project. So this one I had custom made for myself, but I don't think they're custom making anymore. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think they're discontinuing that, but they still have the binding babies available. And so they had some binding babies available, and I purchased one. And I did this because I have 2 sewing machines, and so I wanted to have one at each machine, and they were having quite the sale, so I just went ahead and picked it up. So I will link to the binding babies down below. Like I said, it is by Doohikey Designs. They're so cute. They have other ones too. They have binding buddies, and they're like a snowman and a little bunny and things like that. So they're really cute. I highly recommend them. I use it every time I bind a quilt. I love it. So, and then also, what was I gonna say? Don't remember. Oh, and when you purchase from them, they send you, they sent me some Laffy Taffy, which was delicious. So if they're listening, thank you. I ate it. It's all gone. Here's my newest flower spindle. Comes with your little pokey, so you can put it on there. This one I got. This one's she's a little bit fatter, but she's so cute. Now this one is not custom made, but I wanted to keep it the same, so she's polka dotted. The only thing she's missing are her glasses. So I was like, close enough. That looks like me without my glasses. I mean, what do you think with my short hair? So anyway, I just think they're adorable, and so I love to use them, and I share all my products that I use with you guys, you know. So if I like them, I'll share them, and if I don't, well, then I usually don't share that. I just don't say anything or show you. So there is that. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was this project that I am currently working on. You guys, it is beautiful. I fell in love when I saw this, and I just knew that I had to make this when I saw it. I posted a picture in my Facebook group last night. If you're in there, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not in there, why aren't you in there? You should be in there, because we share all of our projects that we've completed. We help each other out if we have questions and whatnot. So you want to make sure you're in that Facebook group, and that link is below here in this description box. And also do me a favor, if you're liking this video so far, go ahead and give it a like. This is what we're doing. Oh, you guys. I just love it. And with Easter coming up right now, this is perfect. So this is actually a table runner, but it's going to be a wall hanging in my home. So there's 5 panels to this. And I just finished stitching out the other panel, so it's still in the hoop, but I just finished this. And I will attach it to this side once I take it out and pull the stabilizer and stuff off, and then I'll sew it together. I'm still stitching out that last one. So once I have that complete, I'll take some pictures and I'll show it to you. It is beautiful. I had hoped to have it done by today, but again, you know, I get a little carried away. I think I can get all these things done like really, really fast, and they take time. So all in all, this has taken about 5 hours to stitch out. So, and I'm doing it on an embroidery machine, so you have to have an embroidery machine to stitch it out. This is a design from Creative Kiwi, and Creative is with a K. I will link below in the description box to this pattern so that you can get it. It is $1. That's right, $1 for this beautiful pattern, for the whole thing. So yeah, so, and it has all the different sizes that you can make it. You can do it with a different sized hoop. I'm doing mine with the largest sized hoop that's available. This one, I believe that I'm doing is the 8x12, so that's as big as this design goes from what I could see on the Creative Kiwi instructions. So you can also make coasters to go with that if you want to. So just take a look there. I mean, it is beautiful, and for $1 you really can't go wrong. And they have a lot of their designs right now for $1. So I just wanted to show you that. Look at how cute they are together. I love them. I know, I'm such a dork. It's okay. I'm okay with my dorkiness, really. Also, I have been looking at, well, today AccuQuilt had their tribute to barn quilts. I don't know if you caught that or not. I did send out some invitations in my group and then on all over social media. So hopefully you were able to do it. They're currently having a buy 2 get 1 free sale on their Go dies, cubes, accessories, and mats. It's a great time to stock up if you need to, seriously. And your cutters right now are 25% off. And also, what else did I want to tell you about that? If you spend, I think it's $350, you get the Go Me for free. And that comes with another die inside of that too. So take a look, check it out. So they give you this book when you buy a cutter. And so I've been looking at it. It's got all different kinds of quilt patterns in it that you can make with your AccuQuilts, your Goes, and your your studios and all kinds of stuff. So it shows you all the different dies that you need to make it, how to sew it and whatnot. They have some beautiful quilts in here. And I love looking at this book, and I don't know why I never pull anything from here, but I'm going to change that. So we are going to make a wall hanging, and I haven't decided which one we're going to make yet, but we are going to make one, and I'm going to pull it from here. So once the Scraptastic scrap quilt is finished, that's what we will be working on next, is a wall hanging. It's going to be on a much smaller scale. It's not going to be humongous, I promise. I need a break from the humongous quilts for a while. So the other thing that came in the mail today that I was super excited about, it's here a little bit early. I believe it was supposed to come here tomorrow, but Amazon delivered today, and that is my snap hoop. So this is that magnetic hoop that I purchased so that I can finish the Scraptastic quilt, because as you know, I am quilting it on my embroidery machine, and hooping this with a regular embroidery hoop is no bueno. It's not fun. Maybe if it's smaller, it's okay, but it is not fun when you're doing it on a very large quilt. So my hands were killing me. Last Friday's video, I did talk about that, and I gave you my thoughts on using an embroidery hoop to hoop a quilt and quilt it on an embroidery machine. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. I'll actually link to that as well, link to that video here so that you can see that. And yeah, you'll want to watch that before you start jumping right in, I promise. So I'm excited to get this open. Now don't worry, I will show you how I use this. So that's this Friday's video, and that will be part 2 of part 1. So check out part 1 first. It's really worth your time, and it's worth your time to watch it all the way through, because I give you some really fantastic tips on quilting with an embroidery machine. So, well, I know that this seems a little bit short, but today this is really all that I have. I've just been working on that and working on baby quilt orders. I will show you what I have in the way of that. As you know, I have a lot of fabric in this room here. So, and it never goes to waste. I use it all. I put it all into my store, into my little shop. And I also use it for the projects that we make here in the quilting room. So, but I do have a lot of flannel that I need to get used up so that I can replenish and get some new stuff in here. And so I will show you what I'm working on. So this right here is a fabric that I have, the baby koalas. It's so cute. It'd be so cute for a little girl. And I actually have kind of a mock-up of it. I think I showed you this already, but these are the embroidery designs that I will do. So I can personalize it with the name. And I do that on the Minky side. And then on the other side is the flannel. So it's really, really adorable and cute. But I did these samples so that you can see what kind of lettering I have available. There's this one. I also have this fabric that I will be doing something with. I only have enough to do one of these blankets and one of these. Now, some of the flannel I have more of. I have a lot of Minky in here. I purchased even more Minky. Here you go. Here's one. And that's just with some, I like this because it's very boyish, and it's very masculine, and it's just kind of simple. You know, it's a simple design, and I like that. And then also this one. And I do have a lot of this beautiful little floral fabric for a little girl. So that is what I am using it for, just so you know, in case you were wondering. So that's what I've been busy working on. I'm getting ready to pull out my serger, and I will be using that with this as well. And so yeah, a lot of things are happening. Very, very busy. So I changed all the photos of my thumbnails in my Etsy store. I kind of gave my Etsy store a facelift. So there's a lot of stuff in there now. I will be putting, just so you know, because I know people get interested in what's in the store. So there will be baby quilts in there. There will be rag quilts in there. This Scraptastic scrap quilt, I believe I'm going to put that in there. I will sell some of my yardage. I will be putting scraps in there, so scrap bags. What else? Anything else that I make that needs to be sold? Because I can't keep everything even though I want to. My husband's like, you need to get rid of some of this stuff. So that's what we're doing. Oh, quilt kits. I forgot to tell you quilt kits. So I will be doing quilt kits too. And yes, there are more quilt kits coming. And we will be, I think the one that I'm going to do for springtime, you're really going to love it. And I know it's March, but spring can go into May and it can also go into summer. So the quilt kit that I have in mind that is coming up, it will fit both spring and summer, and you are going to love it because it is adorable, and I cannot wait to show it to you. But it takes time to put these things together, as you know. So anyway, so that is it for me today. If you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to give the little bell a little click. You'll get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And keep on crafting. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.